maybe God isn't trying to make your life comfortable right now. What if you've been praying for God to remove the exact situation that's changing you? We assume that peace means everything becomes easier. But deep change usually comes when things aren't going according to plan. Now, whose plan do you want things to be going according to? Your plan or God's plan? What you have to understand is that God's timing is perfect. God's timing is perfect. You might not like God's timing. You may want things to speed up. But God knows that if things speed up right now, you'll crash. You hear me? God knows what's best for you. So no matter what situation you're going in right now, no matter what's going on in your life, just know that it's changing you for the better. All throughout the Bible, people went through difficult, tough situations, a lot of uncomfortable situations in the Bible. But God took them through that so they could put all their trust on Him. You can have peace in an uncomfortable situation. You have peace knowing that everything works out for your good. God is not going to give us more than we can handle. It's very important that you understand that. You have the strength for what you're going through. And as you go through it, it's going to make you stronger. But there's one thing you have to do. You have to focus on God and not on the situation. You have to put your two eyes and your two ears on God, not on the circumstances and situation that's making you uncomfortable. So how about this? What if instead of praying for God to remove the situation, you pray for God to reveal to you why He's taking you through this situation? So when you just make a simple mindset change, a simple attitude change, your perspective and how you look at your current situation is going to change. And what that allows you to do is have peace. Peace that passes all understanding. When you have peace that passes all understanding, it doesn't matter what situation you're going through. It don't matter if it's uncomfortable. It doesn't matter if you don't like it. I know you don't like it. We don't like going through uncomfortable situations. But you have to know inside that this is making you better. This is making you a better person. This is strengthening the most important relationship you will ever have. And what is that? What relationship am I talking about right now? The relationship between you and the Most High God. Say that then. The relationship between you and the Most High God. The most important relationship. During the uncomfortable times, during the situations and circumstances that are making you angry, frustrating you, those are the times when you draw closer to God, not farther away. It's when you draw closer and you spend more time with the Most High God and you learn more about the Most High God. And as you learn more about the Most High God, you learn more about yourself. You have to realize and remember, God has all the answers that you've been looking for. Everything you're going through, God has all the answers. But how can you get the answers if you never ask a question? If you're having a problem in your math class If you're having a problem in some type of class or course, and the teacher is there, the teacher is always there. If you don't raise your hand and ask your question, how are you going to get the correct answer? You're not going to get the correct answer. If you notice, if you are aware of the truth that in the Bible it says, ask, seek, and knock. ASK. Ask and you shall receive. Seek and you shall find. Knock and the door will be open to you. So use that, apply that, be wise, and ask the Most High God your questions. He knows. Nobody else knows, but God knows. You don't know, but God knows. So if God knows the answer to all of your questions while you're going through this situation in life that is uncomfortable, who do you think you should ask? Who do you think you should spend more time with? You have to understand this is only going to make you stronger. So you can have peace while you're uncomfortable. Think about this. Think about this. How does someone grow when they lift weights? Do they just keep lifting super duper lightweight and expect to get stronger? No. They put on a heavy weight and they do as many reps as they can. Then they take a break. Then they do some more reps, as many as they can. Then they take a break. Then they do some more reps. And then they're done with the set. And then what do? They eat. Because all your muscles tore down while you were lifting a heavy weight. So you eat and replenish your muscles. And then what do? You sleep. You rest and recover. The same thing applies to the situation you're going through in your life right now. It's uncomfortable. But once you feed yourself spiritually with the word of God, once you spend time and rest in the presence of God and recover, you're going to get stronger. You are going to get stronger. And your trust and confidence in God is going to rise. And that's going to make your peace rise because you know who has everything under control. God. God has everything under control. So I hope this video helped y'all. I hope you understood what I was saying in this video. Remember, maybe God isn't trying to make your life comfortable right now. Understand, there's always a reason. Nothing is coincidence. So stay thankful. Stay close to God. Strengthen your relationship with God. And no matter what you're going through in life, because we know life is like a roller coaster up and down, no matter what you're going through in life, you can still have peace in the situation because you know who put you in the situation and you know who's going to bring you through the situation even stronger. Peace and blessings in abundance. All praise to the Most High. Say that.